What's up, guys? Scrapman3 here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite characters and a fan favorite ever since Tekken 1, Armor King. So he's the bad guy, the heel wrestler, King is the face. So yet another wrestler that threatens us with extremely strong throws, right? Ambiguous throw mix-ups where we can't tell by the arms what break we should use. So that's a King and Armor King thing. They are the wrestlers, they have disguised throws. Any other throw in the game, you can tell by the arm positioning what button to break the throw with. With King and Armor King, it's not that simple. Once you hit the throw, it's actually a guess. But they are wrestlers, so they are allowed that. So we're gonna get into it. He mixes this with stronger brawling and striking than King has. Significantly stronger brawling, and he can also go into bad stance here, which is an exceptionally powerful stance. You will see this mostly from forward neutral 2, his low that he shares with King, but he gets +8 into stance where you're guessing, and then his super powerful long range 12 frame punish, back 1-2, into mix. I'm gonna tell you straight away that his punishment is fucking insane. His block punish is insane. If you whiff anything, his punish is just insane. Honestly, he might have the best punishment in the game. And I mean that. And this is combined with incredible combos where he can do massive damage. And wall to wall on any stage from any position doing a combo like this. He also has strong gimmicks. Now poison breath, now the throw is unbreakable. He also has very strong counter hitting. So like, you know, Brian, Steve Lee counter hit paragons. He also has very strong counter hitting. Very strong counter hitting. Like a really good Armor King will chase, you know, single hit counter hits that he can achieve from very far away due to the insane range Armor King has due to being a very tall man. He has long limbs, long range. He can threaten you from far away, from ranges where you can't threaten him. He can also create these spaces due to having one of the best backdashes in the game. It's like a Tekken 7 strength backdash. It's an extremely strong backdash. So that is Armor King. So a specialist character that can be played extremely defensively, or if he wants to, he can play extremely aggressively. If you play against intermediate Armor Kings, they are most likely throw spamming you into gimmicks. He has some strong gimmicks, right? As I showed you. Gimmicks. So it's quite a package on this character. Step 1 to beating this character is understanding the throws. The throws are insanely strong. Just like King, he can just do a jab on your guard like this, and he's +1. And now, just like King's giant swing, it's 10 frames, right? So you can't once you've blocked a jab, you can't interrupt the buffer giant swing. Comes out at 9 frames. So unless you're fucking Yoshi, like... You are taking the mix here if you are stand guarding. So, in short, if you're playing against an intermediate Armor King, if you see a 1+2 break, press 1 because he's most likely doing giant swing. If he's running towards you, press 1+2 to break the Shining Wizard. Only a pro Armor King, or a very high level one, will ever run into a giant swing. It's very hard to do. Or wave dash into a giant swing. So if he runs, 1+2 break, right? If you see a throw animation where the arms do not come together, it looks more like this. Press 2 to break the tombstone. Very important to do this because this floor breaks. If there's a floor break, he can also do Armor King Driver, a 1+2 break, to fuck you up and break a floor, right? So the throws are extremely strong. From wave dash, he threatens you with chain throw, that is 1 break, or 2 break on the initial startup, and you're only guessing here. You can also, of course, wave dash into a 1+2 break. This is rock, paper, scissors. That's a freeway throw mix. Yes. Once you've eaten a chain throw here, just hold the 1 button or hold the 2 button. It's legit a 50-50 mix. It's a 50-50 mix. But, fuck, sorry. If you don't want to be put in this blender, again, you can duck throws, but the best thing you can do to not take the throw mix is sidestep. Jesus. Sorry about that. I see even a lot of high level players, not a lot of them, but some of them are so misguided. They don't want to take the throw mix, so they start like ducking throws. Don't ever do this. Sidestep the throws. Sidestep. It beats all of these throws. A sidestep. And this is going to be your key to dealing with Armor King in general. Your best movement against him is step right duck, okay? Step right duck will beat all of these throws. Unfortunately, he has this super cheap bullshit that shouldn't be in the game, and that, just like King, as soon as he is in heat, the key throws are now homing. So, Giant Swing, Hades Drop, which is a 1+2 break, Shining Wizard. This should not be in the game, but it is in the game, so that's complete bullshit. But yeah, step right duck can beat that as well, right? So step right duck is your key to beating this character. And let's talk about step right duck. So downward 1, key mid check for this character. Used to be -1 on block, now it's -3 on block. They made it -3 on block because now there's a threat of a follow-up. That's very delayable. Very delayable. So you can duck the second hit and mess him up. The second hit on block is -6. This is a countered string for 33 damage if the first hit connects. The second hit on counter hit will give this for free, which is a sick throw. Gives a free crouch throw, right? So yeah, we don't want to get counter hit by that. Due to the second hit being delayable, it can mind game you here. In that, if he does it with no delay, you know, you want to duck and twin piston. But if he fully delays this, like it's very delayable. This is me trying to twin piston. So that's a bit of a mind game. Just want to show you that the downward 1 can be very cleanly beaten by step right. And then we have other key tools like forward 2. Some mid counter hit launcher. Note the range. It's like a demon paw, right? On hit, it's a very nice +6 where you can start checking you. But this is a counter hit launcher. It's a very strong button. Very strong button. Can also beat this. It's very linear. If he does this up close, you can very easily end up at his back. So, yeah. A classic flowchart, it's a flowchart I use a lot, and a lot of higher level Armor Kings. You do forward 2 into down for 2. This is again what I talked about at the start. Armor King sets up a range with this move. The devs did this on purpose. You might think, oh, he's in a bad position, he's -6. But again, he sets up a range where you can't really threaten him, but he can threaten you. He has way more range than you have. So here, don't be too keen on pressing buttons. Don't be too keen on pressing buttons. And again, down for 2 is also a counter hit launching mid. Oh, sorry. You know, I'm gonna show down for 2 on its own. So again, here, That's a counter hit launching mid. But it's minus 12. So we can punish here. It's also steppable to the right. And note that it has the threat of a follow-up. It's actually the start of his 10 hit. As you can, it's the start of his 10 hit. So he can do this, and now it's neutral. Now it's neutral. And the second hit has a countered property that gives him a free 2-1 or a free giant swing attempt. But of course, can duck that. Can duck. Step right duck. Step right duck will also beat, again, with good timing. Sorry. It will beat this low, which they will spam all the time. Oh, sorry. But, you know, and of course this beats giant swing. These are moves they will spam, and also the stunner. The stunner will be spammed. Is also beaten by step right. But note that you have to apply timing. Like, if Armor King is good, which a lot of Armor Kings are, I mean, when I play in high ranks, they are typically very fundamental players. They will play around with timing, and if they delay their timing and you do your step right duck, they'll hit you. But again, I'm just saying this is the best movement you can do against this character. You don't really want to step left. He does have... a lot of Armor Kings will use Fort Free 2 to shut down your step. They might do this string. Didn't I just record that? Let's do it again. This tracks his weak side. This one tracks a bit to his weak side. I can still step it though. Step is still quite Yeah, it's a bit range specific again. So this one, you should have no tracking to the left, I say. So it's like, this is a move that is used to shut down the stepping to his weak side. But this string has problems in that, again, it's minus 13 if he ends the string. The last hit can be stepped to the left. Most Armor Kings are very lazy. They either do the Fort Free 2-1, or they do this. He can cancel it into crouch dash, and they do the throw. But again, I told you, the throws have no tracking. If you just step left the last hit, you will beat most Armor Kings. Just like that. That's 99% of Armor Kings. Will either do Fort Free 2-1 or Fort Free 2 into throw mix. So you can step left there and launch him. But again, if he finishes the string, he has minus 13. But I would step left because if you just stand guard, you're going to take a throw mix. And again, this is going to be rock, paper, scissors from the crouch dash. It's a freeway mix. So I would advise you to step that. And then we have down back free. Down back free is a very strong button in Tekken 8. They made it 1 frame faster. This was reactable in Tekken 7, now at 22 frames. There are people who can react to this, but most people can't at 22. It's a very long range counter hit launcher. Insta screws, but Armor King still gets massive damage. Can do this into Oki. Here you want to stay on the ground. On this throw, you want to stay on the ground. Otherwise, he can check you. Oh, sorry. I guess not if you quick stun. So, yeah, shoulder it is. So that gives him amazing damage if you try and stand up into it. So you want to stay on the ground. Maybe enroll on the ground as well. But it's a bit of a mind game because then he can do damage free. But at least don't stand up immediately into that shoulder. That's what most Armor Kings will do. This is homing, very long range. A lot of Armor Kings just spam this over and over. But it is launch punishable, right? It is launch punishable, so if you block that, make sure you launch him. Sidestep 2 is an insane low. It's super strong. +3 on hit. And this is the flowchart they will do. So he's +3. And that's one of his best counter hit buttons. While standing 2 is a 12 frame from crouch. That is safe on block at -9. +3 on normal hit, counter hit launch for insane damage. Like, yeah, in terms of counter hit Paragon, like, Armor King has insane counter hitting. Insane counter hitting. So here, it's a very classic frame trap. If you after you eat sidestep 2, if you try and do anything, you get blown up, right? So here, can block, can also step. Step left it is. Not step right. It's a step left. Step left, and you can launch him. Note that the initial sidestep 2 is -12. It's very safe for a low of this magnitude. It also hits grounded and has a tremendous amount of range. Note that he also has access to this low from back turn. There it is. So yeah, that's important to know. This is a cool gimmick. It's an untackable throw. Can be ducked. A lot of people don't know this. Can be ducked. So you have to react to the big somersault back. And you have quite a bit of time to duck. Let's see, we covered sidestep 2, forward 3. Dark upper. If he ever tries to check you in the neutral with this, which happens a lot, I love doing dark uppers, it's -10 on block. -10 on block. And if you duck it, you can blow him up. Also loses to step right duck. Again, step right duck is your friend. Back 1-2 at the wall. Can have him try a Frankensteiner on you. Sorry, I'm showing some of the gimmicks as well. So once this connects on your guard, that is guaranteed into a low. He gets a guaranteed low after that. This can be ducked on reaction. Ducked on reaction. So again, can be ducked on reaction. When you see him do a... this is very important. If you don't break this throw, you will never beat this character. So, if you see a wall combo where he goes for a ground throw, always press the 2 button. Always press the 2 button. Oh, I dropped it. It requires some timing. You have to press as soon as his hands connect with you. You press 2. If you mash, you can fail the throw break. I just failed it. The reason you always press 2 is because the 2 will kill you. You literally lose because it gets a guaranteed back 1-2 into bad stance, and bad stance is kind of OP. It's one of the strongest stances in the game, in my opinion, due to he always accesses it from +8 frames. So you want to break 2 because the 1 break throw is trash. It gives very little damage in comparison, and he loses the wall. He loses the wall, so you don't mind this throw at all. So always break with 2. And yeah, if you do eat this, hit that low, or you eat his 12 frame punish, which is so strong again. Like, note the range. 32 damage into +8. Now you're guessing for your life. You are because there's no option select. He can do a hatchet low, which is +3 and does a huge chunk of damage, or he can do an unseeable mid into a stunner that's like 47 damage. He also can do from the same unseeable 2 a wall splat. This is super scary. So again, like, yeah, anytime you eat back 1-2 or this, you are in one hell of a blender, man. Like, below the hatchet is -13. Should you block it, right? And Kazuya can launch, you can punish him. But again, like, if you do eat the mid, it can mean a wall splat if there's a wall. Or if there's not a wall, you can eat the stunner for 47 damage. So again, if he does a back 1-2 on you and you choose to duck, that was now 79 damage from -12. So you're not gonna duck. And again, you can't option select by stepping at +8. So you're probably gonna eat the hatchet, but now you took 55 damage. This shit is insane. It is insane. So you don't want to give him a 12 frame. You don't want to give him a 12 frame punish. So yeah, bad stance is insane. And he can also throw from a stance. That's a 2 break, but at least now you can tell how you break. So 2 break. Oh, sorry. 2 break. You can tell these apart now. 2 break, 1 break. The one that looks like a 1+2, that's a giant swing with a 1 break. At least you can tell those apart. But bad stance is fucking insane. It is insane. It also... Jesus. It also has a built-in parry. Oh, okay. Okay, very specific window, I guess. No! That's a punch parry. Here, you see? He gets a guaranteed throw here. So, punches only. It's a guaranteed throw, right? So it's quite strong. It's actually very strong. And then in heat, classic. Let's put him in heat. Opponent's heat. They will spam this string because it's a wall splat, does 37 damage on its own, and on block it's +3. This can be punch parry on reaction. Most pros do this. Amare. He can mix here with down back 2-3 to do a kick instead. So if you have a universal parry, you can beat both of these options. But if he does do this kick, he puts himself at -12. So now he's -12. And then in heat, he has homing throws, which is super fun to deal with, right? But that's where we like step right duck. We like step right duck. He has a fast poison breath in heat, which eats up his heat bar, which gives him a guaranteed throw. Step right duck will beat it. This homing is buffed up in heat. It's a launcher now. Will also lose to step right duck. But again, the Armor King player will play around with timing, you know, so always be mindful of his patterns when he presses, etc. Don't be clipped by this string. A lot of people get knowledge checked by the last hit, which was added in Tekken 8. Wait it out, -12. Can duck the second hit, but again, this is a mix-up, right? That's -12. Long-range power crush, -12. It's a bit slow, but it is scary because he gets +26 bad mix. It is a little bit scary. Has to be said. Then at the wall, this wall combo is extremely strong. It does a lot of damage and has a completely unique Oki property in that you land feet towards Armor King on your belly, and this makes it so that if you tech roll either direction, sorry, I'm gonna record this. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. You need to delay here. That's a mid. That's a very steppable mid that he just did there. Up for 1. It has no tracking to either side. So it just loses to step right duck. But specifically after this wall combo, if you mash tech roll, you won't get any distance on your tech roll, and this will connect on your guard. I'm gonna tech roll the other side. He gets +4. So you can imagine, like, if I tech roll here into a crouch, he gets a wall splat. But no matter what, if you tech roll, he will always get at least +4. So that, you know, that's pretty good, right? And you don't want to stay on the ground here. Due to a ground throw that will slam you into the wall. Can I record this? I'm gonna pretend it's connected. Here we go. This is Oki I use a lot. Up. That's guaranteed and will kill you. It will straight up kill you. I did it to Blackheart yesterday. So again, you want to stand up here. Note that you can break this. You can break it. But he has a mix-up here. Oh, I need to record this. He can do an ankle lock. Ankle lock. So this is a 1 break. But it's nowhere near as damaging, right? But this is still very, very strong Oki. Very strong Oki. Another amazing button he has, if you get too comfortable with step right duck, back 3-4. This is a very slept on button, like people don't talk about it. To me, it's one of the best homings in the game. It is safe at -9. It will knock down and wall splat from super far away. Note the range of this move. I can't really show you in practice mode, but it can throw the opponent like 2 meters so they land on the wall, and then he can run in and bound them. But this also has a very low hitbox, so that if they are very close to the ground and they move on the ground, it clips them. So if you roll on the ground there to try and beat my ground throw, that tracks a lot, this will slam you on the ground. And if you stand up and block, I'm -9, so I'm still safe. Homing mid wall splat, like it's very strong button. And if you stay on the ground, he can do his homing low to spin you on the ground, right? So it's like his Oki is very strong, especially at the wall. Like it's very strong. But hopefully you understand like the layers to the Oki now. You know to look for the 2 break ground throw. Never get hit by this, please. You just lose instantly. To be honest, I feel like we have covered the character now. I feel like you should know Armor King now in the matchup. Down 3, -12 low, +2. It's better than King's +2. Sets up an uninterruptible giant swing. It also makes Tombstone uninterruptible as well. King doesn't have this. Only Armor King. +2. King gets +1. So this makes even Tombstone uninterruptible, because Tombstone is 11 frame startup, giant swing 10 frame. So that's also good to know. Is there anything else I need to show you? No, I feel that's Armor King. So, yeah, I hope you know the matchup now. Hope this helps, and good luck in your future matches, my Padawan. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. Take care.